DHG here, getting back into Dead Space. Wrong one there. This is the remake, obviously. I played through the real one last year? Maybe the year before? Hold on, let me move my mic a little bit. Yeah, get it not so close to my face. And, okay, I cut the last episode off right at the end of Chapter 1 as I wanted to, but it seems that this game, as far as I can tell, I've only been playing one chapter here. It doesn't separate the chapters like the old game does. The old game kind of separated every chapter from the next via the tram system. Here it seems like it just keeps on going. But yeah, the rumors I heard about this game are absolutely true. It is woke as fuck. And I was trying to find some official sales figures of it online to see if it was a bomb or not financially. And apparently it made some money. Of course, it got nominated for all sorts of Game of the Year shit and all that, but I really don't care about that because that's coming from the woke critics. Of course they're going to praise it. But the indicator as to whether or not this game actually succeeded comes in sales, and apparently it sold bad enough, poorly enough, that a sequel was in the works and it got axed. So yes, Dead Space 2023 is another perfect example of go woke, go broke. I mean, how hard would it have been to remake this game without all the DEI shit in it? The race swapping, the DEI propaganda that's splattered all over the walls in most places, the Marxism that I hear is in the game later on, pertaining to capitalism. Apparently it would have been very hard. The developers would have been just seething, unable to cope if they couldn't insert their ideology into the game. Well, it's gone now. Couldn't remember the buttons. I had to finish up Amnesia before I got more into this. I did the first episode and then I finished up Amnesia the Bunker. Oh yeah, this is Halloween Horror 2024. If you like my content, do subscribe. And if you feel like donating to the channel, there is a web address in the description box. I can't get the link working. I don't know why. So, you got the web address. I'm going to be doing Chapter 2 here. I think here's where I get the... What just fell out of the air? The hell? That hand's just like floating? Oh wait, no, it impaled her. Okay. Alright, well I'll take your weapon. The game has some weird performance issues. Most of the time it maintains a pretty steady frame rate. But you get hiccups every now and then for what seem to be no apparent reason. I was never a big fan of the pulse rifle in the original. The line gun. Yeah, the line gun. I was big on the line gun in the original. Pulse rifle just... Of course, it could be good this time around since they did improve the aiming. I mean, overall, from what they've done to the game, I think most of the... let's just say adjustments, have been for the better. It's just that they inserted so much woke shit everywhere, they killed it.
Station now accessible. Thank you for your patience.
But I'm only one episode in, that could change at any minute here. I think they all use the same ammo type. Evacuate this area immediately. I remember the first time I played through this in like 2008 or whenever it came out, the original.
Isaac,
This part had
we were attacked.
gotten me stuck how to get through here.
No, nothing. Medical's a slaughterhouse. They barricaded access to the morgue.
The morgue.
Yeah, but the barricade was put together in a hurry. A hydrazine tank might blow it open. Just need a detonator, like maybe a shock pad. Think Cole could be through there if...
Isaac. The one who attacked us. I swear to God it was Chen. But I saw him die.
Ken was the character that wasn't race swapped.
If they barricaded the morgue, maybe it was
The character that got race swapped was one of the two pilots in the original game. You had Chen, the Asian dude, and you had a white guy that I called, what I call him, Ape Face or something like that. Just Monkey Man. I called him Monkey Man because his brow just reminded me of an ape. So Monkey Man's gone. He got replaced with a black woman. Because, you know, DEI. Of course, if it was a black female in the original game and they replaced him with a white dude, you know the outrage. And I should say, that would be justified outrage as well. If you're gonna remake a game, just remake it. There wasn't really anything in this game that would have caused any issues with, like, any particular culture. Like, with Resident Evil 4, you had the weird... Well, in the original game, you had the weird situation between Leon and Ashley where he was underage and he wasn't... Or he was overage, you know, like an adult. She was underage and he was flirting with her. Yeah, that was a bit strange. But there wasn't any of that here. Okay, so they don't use the same ammo. Store that. All these posters, I don't remember any of that shit being in the original game. And of course, there are always diversity posters. This game's got some of the most uneven performance. Got anything on you? He's just falling to pieces. Will somebody put him together? Call Mike Patton from Faith No More. And let me check out this room before I move that. No power. Can you detonate these or pick them up? Yeah, you can. Alright. Makes a little bit of a bang. I get the feeling something's gonna come running out. Pulse rifle doesn't exactly feel the same. Whoa, got the wrong thing. Stick it in the hole. I'm surprised they didn't have two male receptors there. Like butting two dicks together. It would have been much more woke that way. Let me help you. It's dead. It dropped something. A node, I'll take that.
Level 2 security clearance required.
I don't remember security clearances being a thing in the first game. Why are they here? I mean, my memory's not that old about the first game. I just played through it like last year. The other HP node's all the way over there. Holy shit. Well, I do know later on that not having enough air is a huge pain in the ass. I'll just go straight to the second HP node. Hey, it's okay to be fucked up. Okay. That thing written on the wall back there. That it's okay to be fucked up. It kind of reminds me of, I think it was a comedian that said it at one point. It was like, I'm not okay, you're not okay, but that's okay. Like, it's not really okay to be not okay. You should probably get that checked out. In other words, it's just like saying ignore mental health issues. But then again, what are mental health issues if you can't identify them? Like, transgenderism's not a mental health issue? Alright, I'm gonna go this way.
Level 2 security clearance required.
I really don't remember any of that shit. I remember the name Mercer from the original. Not really ringing any bells, though. Oh, almost walked right by that. Zero-G therapy.
Entering vacuum. zero gravity.
Where'd the item go? Oh, I don't see it. Semiconductor. Unless something's changed, you sell those for cash.
Exiting vacuum.
This was such a cool feature in the original Dead Space. Having the zero-G parts. Shame too, because the original Dead Space was so good minus that one terrible level. The asteroid shooting part. I mean, what's the name of this studio that made it? Motive. Motive had a very good template to work with here. All they had to do was just do a faithful remake, but no, they had to insert a lot of politics and DEI and shit like that. And now, from what I've read, they have been relegated to working on Battlefield games. Maybe you should have left that shit out. I know as soon as I heard about the... because I was pumped for a Dead Space remake, I'm like, oh, finally. Might actually start getting some better games now, but as soon as I heard about the DEI stuff, I'm like, alright, never mind. Pass on that one.
Gravity.
Still holding this position. What's happening there? Did you find Nicole?
No sign of her yet. But I found some hydrazine that should work on the barricade.
Yeah, why did they make Isaac and Nicole older?
Work fast, Isaac.
What's the logic behind that? Isaac Clarke being the age he was in the first game and Nicole being the age she was made perfect sense for the original game. Why did that need to change? Oh, okay. Yeah, it reminds me of something I saw recently. Something that, Sweet Baby Inc. and Black Girl Gamers and all those woke consulting companies were talking about. How they wanted to change the paradigm of gaming away from able-bodied white males. So there you go. Make Isaac Clarke older, less able-bodied. Score points for DEI. Okay, I think I just answered that question.
What the hell? It shut the whole ship. I'll check it out.
Entering vacuum.
What the hell? Shook the whole ship. Sounded dangerous. Very bad. I'm gonna head right to it. Okay, they changed this part up a little bit. Unless they just haven't added it yet. You used to have a feature where you could just, like, zoom straight to a position. I don't remember exactly how the controls worked, but I think you aimed at it and pressed B, or maybe press down on the right thumbstick, and Isaac Clarke just kind of like jetpacked right to it. Not with a literal jetpack, but you get the idea.
Exiting vacuum.
Oh, I thought it was dead. Oh, I'm still in zero gravity?
God. Took one step out of the captain's nest and Chen, that thing, he almost got me.
You okay?
I trapped him in a damaged escape pod. He's snarling like, this is fucked up. Hurry, Isaac.
Inventory full. I'm gonna have to remedy that. Hold on a minute. Is there a... Is there a way to turn sprinting off toggle? Sprint toggle mode, okay. Yeah, with this layout, it's better when it's not on toggle. I'm playing with Dead Space 2 controls. I changed the settings in the first game. Actually, I think I'm using my own custom control settings, yeah. But it's close to what you did in Dead Space 2. No one talks about Dead Space 3, for good reason. That game was, suffered from an identity problem, to say the least. I think Dead Space 3 would have been perfectly fine if it wasn't an official Dead Space game, like one of the numbered series. If it was a spin-off, like I said the same thing about Resident Evil 6. It would have been fine if it was a spin-off, but as its own game, as a numbered entry in the series, no. I'm after a store. Thought there was one around here somewhere. Oh, I'm back in this room? What's it do if I change that sucker over to here? Oh, I think I already went in there. Yeah, I did. Oh, I missed this. I know there's a map somewhere. Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm gonna be coming across the store. Alright. I'll buy that. Have a productive day. Might as well give it a save. I remember this room. If they kept this the same, you get a hell of a lot of enemies here.
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
I'll impale you with bits and pieces from your buddies. Just unlocked an achievement. Could barely see it in the lower right there. I guess they, the HUD's scaled for 1080p. Which doesn't really make a lot of sense considering 4K is the thing right now. But there's still a lot of people that game on 1080p on PC. People talking about 8K. Like, no thank you. Let's just stick with 4K for maybe about another 5 years or so. Even 4K is still too demanding into most games, like the First Descendant or the Last Descendant, whatever it's called. First Descendant. Trying to run in that game, max settings 4K is abuse, even to the most powerful card out there, the 4090. Yeah, leave the resolutions alone for a while. We don't need 8K. Well, actually, what you need is subjective, but I would argue that since even the most powerful graphics cards out there right now need some sort of an upscaling technology to max out games in 4K, we couldn't even be contemplating 8K right now. Same trick I did in the first game. Shoot their leg off, they fall down, shoot their arm off, then their head.
Quarantine lifted.
There's a bench. Let's upgrade my shit. Yeah, that's all the more HP I get. At least on this suit, anyway. If I remember correctly, different suits give you different upgrade paths. I didn't mean to throw that, it just kind of happened. Stasis pack. In the first game, you were supposed to automatically use those when you needed them, but it never worked out like that. What kind of shit do they got in here? That just looks like it would make your soda flat. Blow up as soon as you open it. Vending machines like that. Carbonated hard bar. Okay. That doesn't sound good at all.
Cole? It's me.
Personal log, Dr. Nicole Brennan. With medication and zero-G therapy, patient Harris is showing improvements. If this continues, there might be hope for the others on Aegis 7. However, Dr. Mercer continues to interfere. He claims Harris's delusions are religiously significant. If I have
Yeah,
to
that's
leave
right,
my
Mercer's
will,
the bad guy.
I'm not losing my patient over unitology bullshit. Not again.
Tracking rig signal. Dr. Nicole Brennan. Rig location? Inconclusive. Manual rig tracking is available.
Erinnerung. Alle DNA-Proben müssen auf dem neuesten Stand gehalten werden. Andernfalls verfallen ihre fähigen Transplantationspunkte.
More queer relationships. Jane Doe, girlfriend. Yeah, that was something else I forgot about to mention in the beginning of the video. Kendra, or as she's called in this one, Daniels. She's gay now. Why? DEI. Apparently it's no big deal, but it's such a big deal that it needed to be done. And there's another one right there. I don't remember reading about a single gay relationship in the first game.
Ben, what in God's name is happening down there? Precisely that. God's work. How can you say that? These deaths at the colony. The paranoia, the hallucinations. You wanted a scientific analysis? Cause and effect? Well, it all began after they raised the marker.
What are you so worried about? The marker is divine. We know this.
The hell's up with his haircut?
Look, it'll be on board tomorrow. You can study it then. Put your mind at ease.
At ease? People are dying. How can that be the transformation the teachings promise?
We're witnessing a new beginning. Terrence, for unitology...
Did he get into a fight with a pair of hair clippers and lose or something?
Everything is about to change.
That's what worries me. And recording. Seal entry.
Surgical log. Dr. Charis Mercer. Copy to my secure terminal. I convinced Jurgens to show me the video feed from the colony. It's remarkable to finally see what I've sought all my life. The miners, this transformation, the divide death itself. Kine is erring on the side of caution. His faith has been shaken by these necromorphs, as he calls them. How strange. When my own faith has been so richly rewarded. With or without Kine, I must study one of these creatures. Or the next best thing. Brennan's patient, for example.
And you got the cultist right there. A lot of people would view the main story as anti-religion, which you could view it that way. I view it as more anti-cultist. Find a shock pad. In fact, I would even make the argument that transgenderism is a cult. You sit there and point out the obvious, like it's a mental health issue, and my god, the believers just come out of the woodwork. I think you're screwed. Oh, I hated those things. They're a pain in the ass. In the original game, those things had like way too many hit points. Were way too hard to kill for how small they were. I guess I have to watch him die. Oh, hold on, my ear's itchy. Ah. There's one of those little bastards. They don't seem as hard to kill this time. Oh, God. Okay, transhumanism rears its ugly head here. I don't remember the exact term for this. But yeah, this is something that the transhumanists are looking into. Making natural birth obsolete. Birthing pods, I think they're called. I could only imagine how poorly that process would go. Of course, we all know that there's complications with natural birth, but from a birthing pod, you're getting into all sorts of shit you don't even understand yet. Worse than that, someone's life is on the line. Whereas women dying from birth nowadays is very, very low unless you're in what they call a third world country. And that's usually just because of lack of electricity. And lack of electricity is usually caused by bad monetary programs. Like the IMF lending loans to some country in Africa, but saying that they can't invest in infrastructure with it and they have to pay back like this ridiculous amount. I believe some people call it debt trapping. It's basically designed so that these countries never develop. That's why Africa's in the state that it's in. It's not because of what some of the racist shitbags out there say, oh, they're too dumb. No. They're just as smart as everyone else. Thing is, there's predatory lending practices going on with that country. Or that continent. There's a shock pad.
Answering her rig link. What's your status?
I found a shock pad I can use on the barricade. I'm heading back there now.
Watch the voltage on that pad. I'm not losing anyone else.
I thought I was going to get hit again. I didn't get crushed. Oh, you're behind me? Give me some more. Solid snake. I want some more. Oh, that's one remake I hope that they don't fuck up. After seeing what Konami is doing with Silent Hill 2, I am not looking forward to see what all happens with Metal Gear Solid 3. That's one of the best games of all time. And there's a lot of content in that game that can be considered offensive to those DEI cultists. Oh wait, this ain't a workbench. I was trying to upgrade my gear. My bad. I don't think I've ever had to buy anything from the store other than these nodes. Oh yeah, that's right. I might want to get some shit from storage. Completely forgot about that. 1 stack. There we go. Used up a bit of ammo back there. Now, back the fuck up. Take cover to detonate. How about I go in here? Yeah, behind all that glass.
Remember, when you reach the morgue, find Captain Mathias' body. Get his rig codes, and the computer's all ours.
Thought I heard something behind me. Yeah, that's, where does Thumb go? Ugh. Grotesque. Swear to God, everyone in every single one of these posters is black.
Security clearance required.
I'm gonna have to look through my video of the first Dead Space. I really don't remember those security clearances anywhere. It looks like a hologram of Nicole over there. Oh, I remember this room. Some shit happens here. I don't know if it happens now, but happens at some point. Being awake for 50 hours. Wow. That's some crystal meth shit right there. Murdered Nurse Evans. I don't remember if that was the first game or the second game. There was a scene where someone had like a nurse. I think, yeah, that was in the original Dead Space. I think it was somewhere around this area or not too far from here where someone's got another person hostage. I don't think you can save them, or at least I wasn't able to shoot in time, but he slits her throat. I think that might be what they were talking about there, but can't tell. I can't see. PHB?
Level 2 security clearance required.
I'm getting sick of hearing that shit.
Security clearance required.
It's like a hidden area or something.
Dr. Nicole Brennan. So much for being paranoid. I repurposed this room to run counseling sessions without unitologists interfering. Now it's the only place I feel safe.
A literal safe
I
space.
recovered a limb after yesterday's attack. Genetically, it's human tissue with bizarre mutations. But it's just a sample.
It's Freddy Krueger's finger.
I need... Wait, where's that report from engineering? Here. The engineers pulled something out of machinery. Limbs missing, torso intact. Okay. Time for a real autopsy.
Okay, not a hidden room. The creepy music's kicking up. I'm guessing something's gonna happen here. Was I... When's this thing gonna come back out? Oh, there we go. Not exactly sure what to do with this shit. Come on, get out of there. Oh, you little fuckers. Where you at? I can't see shit. Alright. Choke point.
Level 2 security clearance required.
Shut up. That's a stasis bomb. Could have used that, but I think I'll just carry it with me in here. If I can. Here we go. Yeah, I thought it was at the end of one of these hallways where that chick gets her throat slit. If that note back there was any indication, then they probably removed it. Why? Who the fuck knows? You look better perforated. Yeah, one of those crazy unitologists had a chick hostage, a doctor or something, I think, and just slits her throat off, sir. It was at the end of one of these halls. It would appear that they removed it. I guess they saw, in a horror game, slitting a chick's throat as just being sexist.
Security request retrieved.
You left me. I woke in the dark with them scratching in the walls. Scratching like rats. And you all locked me in with them. Fuckers. I'll cut them out. I'll cut them out. I'll cut them out.
What the fuck? Where'd you come from? Hell. Oh, I don't know the hotkey for the stasis pack. Let me look at the controls here. Use stasis. Okay, it's Y. I don't have any. Well, shit. Looks like there's gonna... Oh no, that's later on, that's right. You do a lot of backtracking here. This,
Mercer,
oxygen's for later on when this area becomes a vacuum.
so be discreet. I just got the latest report from Aegis 7. The situation's worse than Captain Matthias will admit. 40% of the colony's population is now showing symptoms. Depression, hallucinations, more violence.
Sounds like America.
People are dying down there. I know it's linked to the marker somehow, but I just don't have enough data. Mercer, maybe I was wrong. We need answers by any means possible. That patient, Brent Harris, might be our last hope.
Or is this where she slits her own throat? Or wait, was that a female? That sound kind of sounded like a man. I think that person might have been trans. I can't really tell. I don't think that's the incident I was talking about, though. No, the thing I'm thinking about happened at the end of one of these halls back here. Yeah, I remember that thing right there. I'll have to go back and look at the video from last year. Last time I played this was 5 days ago. Alright, I thought the vacuum happened at some point here. That was quick. Give me what all you got. Plasma cutter upgrade. Gold semiconductor. Are you shitting me? I gotta... Oh, it's right there, okay. I was gonna say, I gotta backtrack all the way back to that one room. Normally when you have machinery like that where something fits into another slot, the thing that it fits into is called the female receptacle, and the other part's called the male part. It makes me wonder when they're going to remove that kind of language, or try to attempt to remove it to make it more gender neutral. Oh yeah, laugh, just like we laughed about transgenderism about 15 years ago. It'll fucking happen. I remember that South Park episode where they, what was his name? Gerald. Kyle's dad did the whole trans species thing, and I thought, no. This is so far off. I mean, they're usually pretty good on a lot of shit and social and cultural issues, but this will never happen. Oh no, it happened. Glad I didn't try to read it. I have no idea how to pronounce that one word. Eosinophils? Maybe? Find the captain's body. Personal space! You just don't want to die, do you? There you go. What's out there? Reviving all the dead bodies. Well, shit. Kind of looks like a bat from hell. Oh, what are you doing sneaking up behind me? Sneaky son of a bitch. You missed. My boot didn't.
Isaac, what's your status? Do you have the captain's rig?
Fuck me! Ugh. Transmitting codes now. I saw it, Hammond. A flying one turned the captain's body into another one of those things. The same must have happened to Chen.
God. Maybe the command computer has something. Where's Daniels when you need her? Head back to the security checkpoint. It's safer there. At least I can upgrade your clearance.
Yeah. I'll get there. Oh. It just upgrades like that. I don't have to pick up a key card or anything. Yeah, I thought I went that way.
Clearance confirmed.
These elevators look absolutely atrocious. They're not designed to look pleasant at all.
I'm here. What the hell's happening?
The computer says the Ishimura's engines are offline. We're on a decaying orbit toward Aegis 7.
Oh god. I have to get to engineering.
There's no time. That tram station's offline. Unless... Here. Head back to the flight deck. I'll guide you from there. If this damage report's right, there's a shortcut to engineering.
They gave him elf ears. Oh, behind me. Oh, I'm back in this room. Wasn't there some of that shit that I couldn't open in here? What do we got back here? Looks like one of those things I can use with telekinesis, but I can't move this crap. Trying to find my way around here.
Clearance confirmed.
Let me look at the map, see. What is that thing? Oh, okay, it's power. Trying to get used to the map icons here. Can't go in there. Okay, that was the elevator I just took, alright.
Clearance confirmed.
Yeah! Give me more. I got some shit to sell. Gold semiconductor. I need to take that to a bench. Give me some of these. What way am I going? Yeah, where's the nearest bench? I don't know what the icon for the bench is. Nothing this way.
Patient log retrieved.
Tests on patient Harris were inconclusive. Given the reports from the colony, he's lucky to have his faculties at all. Well, a divine experience would leave an impression on anyone's mind. Perhaps. But I saw nothing divine in all that blood. The suicides. The
Level 2 security clearance required.
We just need more insight to translate it. You think this insight can be found in Mr. Harris's psyche? I'm positive. And with Captain Matthias barring any visits to Aegis 7, this fellow may be our best chance. Harris is Dr. Brennan's patient. And your
Level
method...
2 security clearance required.
Look, things are complicated.
Ah, there's a bench.
I can't sign off on them. You'll do what's best, of course, but how long can we afford to wait?
Not too worried about the reload time, but the damage is something you need to look at. How do I equip that thing? Or does it automatically equip? Let's look at the inventory. It automatically equipped. Alright, I don't remember what it said it did. But it's on there now. The music kind of made it sound like something was going to pop out right there. Nothing did. Ew, foggy. Hey, there's that lady. There's all those dead bodies and bags back there. Alright, give this a little savey here. Where am I going? Guess I'm going there.
Tram control. Now arriving at flight deck tram control. Security reporting retrieved.
Very dark in here. Oh, he's getting ass sprayed by a necromorph.
Isaac, this damage report says there's a broken cargo lift just beyond the hangar doors. I'll open them now.
Entering zero gravity.
Am I still in chapter 2?
You'll need your thrusters to reach it, but that lift shaft...
Oh no, I'm in chapter 3 now. They're not very good at separating these chapters here. Alright, that's the end of this one. Oh, there's the chapter separation right there. Alright.